From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Maggie LeBeau. Gas prices have surged since the war with Iran, and many agricultural leaders say E15, a blend of ethanol and gas, would help consumers save money. Nick Bowdish operates an ethanol plant in northeast Nebraska. He says E15 is a solution for higher prices at the pump.
We're American-made, domestically made, and all of our plants are actually sitting on fuel supplies that could be doing more work in serving the consumer. But there's an archaic fuel regulation that still to this day limits ethanol and gasoline at 10% for all motor vehicles.
Federal rules restrict E15 sales from June through mid-September because of air quality concerns. And Governor Kehoe is proposing to cut the Missouri public transportation budget from $6.7 million to $1.7 million, an 85% decrease. University of Missouri Kansas City urban planning professor Michael Frisch says public transit is an amenity that makes cities competitive.
It's part of the spectrum of public services that people expect in competitive cities. If we end up reducing public transit, we're going to be increasing costs on the folks that are least able to bear those costs.
He says without access to public transportation, the cost of living would increase as residents become more reliant on cars. And the City of Columbia will hold an open house later this week focused on beautifying the I-70 business loop. As KBIA's Drew Lanio reports, some urban planners say an area will draw more investment if it's spruced up first.
Beautification is one of the many things that will be discussed at the I-70 business loop meeting. North Little Rock, Arkansas Assistant Director of Permits and Planning, Donna James, says in her experience, the beautification of an area is an important first step in the revitalization process, such as one recent neighborhood revitalization program she worked on.
Once you did the model block program and gave those houses the facelift and put in sidewalks in front of those, that made the other neighbors, take more pride.
City of Columbia officials have begun putting up banners and eventually hope to turn a vacant lot into a pop-up park, create a bike repair station, and put up street art. I'm Drew Lanio, KBIA News.
And the University of Missouri Faculty Council may rename its Inclusion, Equity, and Diversity Subcommittee to the Committee on Core Values. The Columbia Missourian reports this comes after the elimination of Mizzou's Division of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity in the summer of 2024 following federal legislation to terminate DEI programs and grants. The name change was requested by System President Mun Choi to address the changing legal situation regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion. The subcommittee's goals include engaging with potentially overlooked groups, bringing diverse perspectives to council meetings, and informing policy recommendations to promote equity and inclusion. I'm Maggie LeBeau, KBIA News, Columbia.